use it. It works all around the kitchen. It's a formula that, well, you get a concentrate. This one bottle of concentrate will make up to 8 bottles of cleaner. So it's very, very economical to use. And you'll use it all around the house. So you take 1 ounce of the cleaner. We even put the little tick marks on it so you can see what the 1 ounce is, okay? 1 ounce, 2 ounce, 3 ounce, up to 8 ounces, okay? It'll fill this bottle 8 times because you fill the rest up with water. You see, the way it works is it makes the water do the cleaning for you. And I've got a glass top stove out here. It's got a bunch of grease and baked on grime on it. And you can, the problem with most cleaners is they're caustic, they're toxic, they almost run you out of the house when you use them. But with Dutch Glow, I just spray it on. You can see how it immediately goes to work. And Adam, I'm not using rubber gloves.
I see it.
I'm not wearing a gas mask or a face mask. I'm using my fingers to clean a glass top stove. It could be splatter from your, you know, from a greasy pan. Yeah. Maybe it's a bacon splatter in the morning. But that quick and easy, look at that. I mean, and it's super clean. And you know, hey, guys have to do cleaning too. And by the way, thank you for making me part of the man break. You're welcome, my friend. We just have to find something for you to clean. But I'll tell you what, let me show you something else.
Oh, can I just do one quick thing?
Absolutely.
Quick, just because, folks, just over here, I got to get this bit out. I am so over the moon that the folks who work in our incredible department here at HSN allowed me to do this. I was at home, as I often am, watching John, as I often do, selling this out, as it often does. Well, actually one time. This is the very second time on air. This is a century-old Amish formula. Oh my goodness, it is freaking awesome. You get 2 of the stainless steel scrubbers, which, let me tell you, it's one continuous loop of stainless steel. You've never seen anything like it. Plus, you get 2 of the bottles, which are super concentrated. This is an ultimate product for the holiday time. You're going to be doing a lot of cooking. We're going to be in the kitchen a lot. Yep. This is going to clean up. I said my bit. Let's keep going.
And you get the bottle to mix it up.
You get it all.
Okay? So this spray bottle you'll carry all around the house, but in the kitchen you're going to love it. Hey, maybe you don't have a glass top stove, if you saw that earlier. Maybe you've got an electric stove, and you know how these things get burned up, right? Things boil over, maybe it's spaghetti sauce, whatever it is. All you do is spray Dutch Glow directly onto whatever surface you want to clean, and with that stainless steel sponge. Now, here's the way it works. It actually makes water wetter. So you use Dutch Glow with water, and with this stainless steel sponge, what it does is it breaks down and emulsifies that caked on, baked on, burnt on food that may be on your pots and pans and on your stove tops, may have been on there for an extremely long time. But look at the difference this makes. In just a matter of seconds, Dutch Glow cleans that perfectly. And again, with that stainless steel sponge, that's not like a normal scrub sponge that you get in the supermarket, okay? Look. One continuous piece of stainless steel coiled over 30,000 times. Phenomenal. I was up all night counting the coils.
I believe it.
Truly. If you and I grabbed each end of this and walked away from each other, Adam, we'd walk across 2 football fields in length.
Serious?
Yes, that's how much stainless steel is there. Now, I mentioned Dutch Glow works with water, and it makes water wetter. What I'm going to do is show you how this works. I've got 2 little beakers right here, okay? And in these beakers, I've got water and I've got vegetable oil, all right? Here, let me move this to the side so you guys at home can see. There's water and vegetable oil, and we all know water and oil, they just don't mix. Right. But watch what we're going to do, okay? I'm going to add 1 ounce, just a little bit of Dutch Glow to one of these, and watch what happens. It dissolves that oil right before your eyes. You see, Dutch Glow makes water absorb the oil. Right. So on your pots and pans at home, okay, on your stove top, on your glass top stove, anywhere you spray Dutch Glow, it breaks down and emulsifies that baked on, caked on, burnt on cooking grease, the smoke, the grime that builds up over time. It removes it, but it does it without harsh chemicals. That's the whole key to this, okay? You don't have to wear rubber gloves. You don't have to worry about, you know, those oven cleaners that run you out of that. You have to turn the fan on. Here, I've got another, this is a great way to show you how it works. This is one of those hood vent screens that we all have up above our stove top in the kitchen. It collects all the cooking grease and smoke. Okay, I'm gonna spray some Dutch Glow on this, okay? It might not even look dirty to you, but believe me, it builds builds up all that cooking grease and smoke that it sucks up there over time. Try this at home in your sink. Look, I'm just gonna drop this into a tub of water here and watch what happens. When Dutch Glow touches the water, it makes the water wetter. It actually breaks down and emulsifies all that cooking grease and smoke that builds up in your kitchen over time. You can use Dutch Glow on your kitchen cabinets to take the cooking grease and smoke off of your woodwork in the kitchen. You can use it on your countertops, stove tops, all around the house. Anywhere you have any type of grease or grime that you need to break down, Dutch Glow does it. And it works with water.
We are 9 minutes before it's sold out. So right now, Alison, because my eyes, I can't see that. Is it 23 or 2,400 left? 2,400 remaining. Is it 5?